sports team for the action on the field. It's time for live high school soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. High school soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Shields, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottle, G&L Clothing.
Okay.
Then I can go to a break.
I think I got your headset.
Will we switch? Test.
Test 1, 2. Hello. And welcome back to County Soccer Complex. We're currently on field 6, and alongside me is Joe Danielson, and welcome. Today we have Iowa City West High versus Ames High School. Iowa City High last year, excuse me, I should pronounce it right, High West, made the finals last year against Ankeny Centennial. They're back here for the 10th time in a row with coach Dave Rosenthal. Just chatting to Dave Rosenthal earlier, Joe. He's excited, one, because he's back here, and he's looking for a little bit of revenge. He says the players are tired and fatigued. This could be a factor today.
Yeah, and with tired legs and the sun, it is starting to cool off a little bit here as we get into the afternoon, the evening. But we've seen it already in the previous two games with the water breaks at the 20-minute mark of each half. And, there have been a couple players that have gotten some cramps, and they've had to stop the game for that. And that is definitely going to be a continuous factor today.
Yeah, totally. And with Ames back here, it's been a while since they've been back at State. And Ames are coached by Bobby Myers and Ed Jones, co-head coaches, and assisted by Emily Scott, Kerry Sandhurst, and Dana Cash. They're a surprise package this year coming into this game. They've got some key players, as in Christensen and Fredericks, and Fredericks I think has an older sister that plays at University of Iowa. So we should be in for a cracking game. But again, you just never know with the heat fatigue and the tired legs out there how this is going to come out.
Yeah, right. And both teams have played a game already. So we've kind of seen earlier it's a little bit as the teams are just feeling each other out and kind of dictating the game based on how fatigued or how strong the other team is. You kind of look for somebody to take the first punch in games like this when you're not too sure who is the favorite.
Yeah, and it looks like that Iowa City High West are going to come out in a 4-2-3-1. They got Emma Cooper up front. Emma Cooper's got a bit of pace. She can get the ball in behind. She can peel off defenders, get it in her feet. And then in the midfield, they've got Reagan Steigleiter. Reagan Steigleiter is the playmaker. She's heading over to Northwestern University at the end of July. So they've got two exciting players in there that can turn it on when need be.
Yeah, and when you have players that are, talented enough to play at the Division I level, those are players that you're definitely going to want to look to when the time gets tough. And those are players that can, they make everybody around them better also, which is definitely what you're going to look for here today.
Yeah. Well, moving forward, it's, again, upper 90s. It's going to be grueling heat out there. The wind has died down a bit, so I don't think there'll be any wind advantage today. But surely going to be an exciting encounter. At this point, we'll take a little bit of a break.
At Mid-American Energy, part of putting power in your hands is helping to keep families safe. That's why Mid-American provides free educational safety programs to schools, asks you to call 811 before you dig, have annual furnace inspections, and be aware of hazards at home. Mid-American Energy safely delivers electricity and natural gas to us in good times and stormy ones. That's Mid-American.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it.
And welcome back to County Soccer Complex. We are sitting here on field 6, Justin Forster, and alongside me, Joe Danielson. Well, welcome back. We've got the coin toss, which has just been done, and our official standing in front of us. Today officiating the game, referee Michael Lauch, first assistant Rod Christofferson, second assistant Sean Geezer, and fourth official is Joe Hingle. Well, Joe, we've had 2 great games so far today. Now we're into the last game of the day, the 3A semi-finals. The winner here goes through to the championship tomorrow, kick-off 3 o'clock.
Yep, and we've got the little Cyclones versus the Women of Troy today. If this game's anything like the last one, it should be very exciting with the 3 goals scored or two goals scored in the last 4 to 5 minutes of that last one. Today both teams are gonna look to, they're both gonna look to play well on offense, play together, and really just play their game, because these aren't teams that face each other during the regular season, so it's a little bit of unfamiliar opponent. And in these state tournament games, you never really know what's going to happen, as we've seen earlier.
Yeah, it's always end to end. Heat can have a factor, fatigue can have a factor. I was speaking to Dave Rosenthal earlier, the head coach for Iowa City West High, and he was informing me that the players are a little bit tired, but they've had a rest, they've had a full day. Having said that, they drove back last night, got back to Iowa City about 10:30 last night, and then back on the road today. It can be grueling on the bodies.
Yep, I actually had to make that drive this morning coming here from Iowa City, so I know exactly what they're feeling. It's not too long, a hour and a half, 2 hours, but driving back and forth, all that change of scenery can really just add on to a long day.
Yeah, absolutely. And going to the starting lineups, Iowa City West High. Well, they've got a formidable lineup with Reagan Steigletter coming in as one of the captains at number 4. And then you've got Katie McCrane, Marnie Vanderhaar, Jen Kuhn, Carla Morsch, Abby Zimmerman, Emma Cooper, Lexi Schaefer, Avery Lawler, Rachel Olsen, and Leah Rhodes, one of the senior forwards that are in this team. They will shape up in a 4-2-3-1, I believe. Little Cyclones from Ames. Hartley Christensen, Kelly Frederick, Melina Heglerheimer, Catherine Klein, Grace Nelson, Emma Peters, Anna Rude, Olivia Tone, Michaela Twido, and Lucy Wenninger. Those are the 2 lineups today. Little Cyclones will be shaping up in a 4-3-3 moving into this game. I'm looking forward to this. The Cyclones are an unknown territory. It's been a while since they've been back at state in the semifinals. It should be an exciting encounter. And the winner of this game will match up against either Ankeny Centennial or West Des Moines Valley tomorrow, 3 o'clock here at County.
Yep, and just a little bit of the backstory here on Ames. They were actually one of the 8 original state qualifiers in the first ever Iowa Girls Athletic Union tournament here in 1998. They reached the semifinals, and they also qualified in 2002, 2006, and 2007. And it says here they started the season unranked, and they steadily climbed up into the rankings with some victories over Bettendorf, Ankeny Centennial, and Johnston. So they can play with these high-powered teams.
Yeah, like I said, it's it's the unknown. They came in unranked, and then all of a sudden they beat some of the top highly ranked teams in the conference, and that just all of a sudden they just start climbing up. So, congrats to Ames. They've made it this far. And like I said, should be an exciting encounter. I'm actually looking forward to seeing players like Reagan Steigletter combining with Emma Cooper, who have done so in the past. I mean, I remember last year in the final, there was some great moments within the game, but Ankeny Centennial were just very, very strong at the time. Leah Rhodes is also a formidable forward for them. Plays on the right-hand side, I believe, in the 7th position. She caused some problems last year with her pace. So, I mean, it's going to be exciting. And for those of you that are just joining us now online, getting prepared here for the last game of the day, the 3A semi-final here at County Soccer Complex. Temperatures reaching in the higher 90s. We're feeling it here. Lots of water going down the throat at this point. There's going to be a water break 20 minutes into the game, which is a very much needed water break for both teams. Not just the teams, the referees, and us sitting over here under the tent.
Yep, the whole team has definitely got to stay hydrated.
Well, if you're joining us late, got the 1A games wrapped up, the 2A games wrapped up. You just missed an unbelievable encounter earlier on between North Scott and Union. Union came back from 3-1 down with Powell coming in, scoring 2 goals to win the game 4-3.
Yep, and those were two very late dramatic goals when you thought, well, this game's about over. We had to do about a bit more announcing there for the last 10 minutes. That seemed like they lasted an entire half, basically.
Well, we thought we were going to overtime at one minute into it, towards the end. Now the teams are going to get ready to line up. As the teams make their way off the field, the substitutes for Iowa City West High. The huddles in the middle of the field, players getting ready, they're motivating each other. I mean, this is when you try and get all your nerves out, get yourselves all ready, and once that whistle goes and you start knocking the ball around, and that's when it just starts counting. You want to make your first tackle count, your header.
Yep, right when that first minute when it kind of sets in that you're here again at the state tournament and this is it. You know, this is exactly what you're playing for. This is it. No, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else if you're playing soccer right now.
Absolutely. Worked hard for this to get to this situation here. But, you know, whoever wins this is going into their 4th game of the week. It's a lot of soccer.
Yeah, and I can imagine. Yeah, you really want to stay hydrated for that final. But for now, we got to get through this game.
Ames High School looking to kick off now. And away we go. 3A semi-final kicks off. Ames versus Iowa City West High. City West looking to go forward. It's cleared away by Ames. Again, these teams need to look to get a rhythm. Ball out wide. Colin Morsch on the ball, driving forward, looking. Reagan Steidlegger steps in, first touch, eludes her, just goes wide. Olsen delivers a ball out wide to Leah Rhodes. Leah Rhodes on the ball, tries to get past the left back.
And I can hear already just Iowa City West team's very vocal on the bench. They're calling out, they're cheering for every good play they do, and they're definitely working as a cohesive unit.
Encouragement all around as the ball goes into Emma Cooper's feet. Shields it well. Looking for Leah. Gets intercepted by Peters. Leah wins the ball. Again, drives into the box. Looks to cut back into the goalkeeper's arms. Keeper drops to her knees. Something we don't try and teach keepers today. Stay on your feet. Look to get the ball, smother it, look forward. She looks to punt. Challenge going in the midfield. Leah Rhodes on the ball, looking for Reagan Steiglader. Good movement between the lines. Intercepted. Peters, Reagan gets it back down the right-hand side. On her strong foot, looks to hook it back. Takes her on. 1. Deliver. Right foot into Cooper. Number 13, looking good. Tries to get on her right foot. Into pressure. Leah Rhodes. And Ames look to clear. So you can already see so far, Joe, the pressure that City West High are going to put on here. Ames breaking through the midfield. Got a bit of work to do. Grace Nelson got some pace. It's a big toe in there.
Yep, and that's good pressure there to stick with it by Nelson.
Player to watch out for Ames. Melina, quality on the ball. She finds herself good positions between the lines as the ball's delivered in. Shielded out of bounds. See Melina, she's playing in the central midfield for probably as a 10 for Ames in their 4-3-3. She's dangerous. She's good on the ball. Got a good right foot. She can strike a ball with the left foot as well. So the ball's down the right-hand side into Rhodes. Turns, half turn, looking for Cooper. Too far. Cooper putting pressure. There's no support coming in behind. City West drop off. Ball played forward. Von der Hauer cleans up. Rhodes into Steigletter. Dispossessed. Picked up. Melina delivers out wide. Ames looking to go forward. Should be an easy one for the goalkeeper to deal with at this point. Katie McCran distributes out wide. Zimmerman played it inside. Rachel Olsen. Ball out wide to Rhodes.
It's great spacing there by Iowa City West on that.
Yeah.
On this. Yep, this.
Very good. They've stretched the game, so
Yep.
it's good movement. We should see that today within this game. Cooper looking for Steigletter. Intercepted. Cooper on the ball. Olsen opens up. Cuts back inside. Looks to deliver. Rhodes held a position. Didn't cut inside. Ames on the ball. Cleaned up by Morsch. Morsch takes a touch. Poor delivery. Grace Nelson, the lone striker for Ames, got a work cut out. Steigletter cuts in onto her favourite, right foot. Cuts across the midfield. Not going anywhere at this point. Ball into Olsen. Cooper. Cooper onto her right foot. Delivers. Strike. In. Off the crossbar. First chance goes to Iowa City West High. Great chance over there. Emma Cooper cutting in onto her stronger foot, the right foot.
Right, and she got a great strike on the goal. Nice play by the keeper there to get her hand on it and just forced it up on the crossbar.
Cooper on the ball again. Turns onto her right foot. Let's see if Ames can pick this up early. Steigletter. Von der Maar. Kuhn on the right, delivers forward, cut out. Olsen picks up the pieces in the midfield. Looking for Steigletter, in between the lines, great movement. Rhodes cutting in. Didn't time the run properly. Throw in. Jane Kuhn gets up the field. Ames soaking up some pressure at this point.
Yep, let's see how they respond here. They've been mostly a bunch of clearances so far. Haven't been able to possess the ball as a defense.
Looked like a foul in the bottom corner. Ref didn't get it. Play on. Von der Maar, delivery, intercepted. Ames looking to break. Got two players forward. 3 versus 3, 3 versus 4. Melina on the ball on the left-hand side. The player Ames one on it, goes it, cuts into the box onto her left foot. She's got a great explosive pace. Delivers across the box, no one there. Far post. Ames gained control. 2v1, good defending there. Zimmerman breaks away. Inside to Steigletter. Gets the ball out of her feet. Out to Rhodes. Good delivery. Looking to build again. Emma Cooper running into the channel. Looks to collect the ball. Not enough support forward. Rhodes is the only player there. That's where you get the sense of fatigue. Ali Frisk just dispossessed. Rhodes on the ball. Poor delivery. Got to be clinical in the final third. Fine feet.
Yep, and all the time in the world right there for Ames, and they just kind of decided to let the ball go.
Absolutely. Grace Nelson goes round Zimmerman, cuts into the box, coming across as the defender. Takes care of pressure. Great relief here. Iowa City West High look to build again. Through Steigletter, but the ball was off. Good pressure. Melina closes down, wins it. Takes control of the ball. Looks to create something with a movement. There we go, off the ball, movement into the box. Melina's such a creative player. She can create anything out of nothing.
Right, and there was a great left touch to her teammate there, and just unfortunately couldn't get her.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucy Wenninger coming across. Looks like West High going to make a change.
And that's a nice weapon too. When you have a nice left foot like that, you can attack people from a different angle. And she just unfortunately couldn't get her foot over the ball on that attempt.
Looks like Maddie Barter is going to come into the game. Delivery, far post, well taken care of by the keeper. Need to press the ball. Ames. Press is coming out. Emma Cooper on the ball, looking to break quickly. She's on her own. Needs to hold the ball up. Take care of the ball. Yep, that she does well. Up to Zimmerman. Abby Zimmerman plays it back.
It's great communication there by Iowa City West.
Morsch back to Zimmerman. Looking to go forward. Emma Cooper comes round. It's too much for her. They need to keep the ball.
Right, yep, on the previous play, they're doing a great job of letting their players know to advance the ball, bring the ball back, and they're really working on their possession there.
Melina, great touch, brings the ball out of the air. Looking to build again. Catherine Klein delivers forward, intercepted. Olsen. Looking for Rhodes. Square ball. Rhodes looking to get around Peters. Peters has some pace, staying with her. Little Delov plays the ball back in. As Ames clear their lines, to no avail. Again, City West High look to build again. Out to Zimmerman. Here, nearest side on the left. Steiglater showing, Olsen's on the ball. Coop, feet. Rhodes. They're just looking to be patient on the ball now. Great movement up front by Steiglater. 1v1 into Cooper. Cooper on the left foot. Strikes the ball. Lows down. Ames narrowing it up. Whoa! And it's in! No! Goes out for a corner.
And I think on that first try, the sea almost parted for her, and she kind of found herself wide open and just kind of maybe panicked a little bit. And she kind of probably put that one in the back of the net.
Leah Rhodes, first touch out of her feet. Keeper just took the ball at the last minute. They were lucky, went for a corner. Delivery. It looks like it's going to be an in-swinger. Olsen on the ball. Emma Cooper in front of the keeper. Movement. Delivery comes in. Far post. Rhodes cleared away by Ames. Good defending over there. Good little flick on. Olivia Theon. Now they break. Poor delivery. Should have gone forward. It was in behind. Hard work. Good work there. Hartley Christensen came in to clean up. Now Ames look to build. Through the midfield. Anna Rude on the ball. Just slowing things up. Goes back. Looking to come out the other side. Olivia Thone. The one that cleared the ball off the off the corner. On the left-hand side. Melina looking for spacing in between the lines. As Emma Cooper put pressure on Peters. Did well to clean it up. Ames just building around the back, Joe. Being very quiet.
Surveying a little bit, yep. You don't have to give the ball away for no reason.
There's some good football right now. This is exciting. Keeper's ball. Anna Rude with the delivery. Looking forward into Grace Nelson. Overhit the ball. Zimmerman on the ball. Substitute comes in to get it. Wide here on the left. Looking forward. Coop checks in. Coop's got time. She turns. Reagan Steiglater breaking through the midfield. On the ball. Cooper off the ball. Great movement. Coop's on. Looking for Rose, but Rose hang out. Wide on the left. Peters on the ball. Looking good.
Yep, she had Madison Barta running on the left side there and just didn't see her. Decided to play the ball to the right. She was that was a nice run she made.
Yep.
Read the game, girls!
Ball played out wide. Great delivery. Lucy Wenninger on the ball, out wide by the corner flag. Under pressure though, does well, lost the ball. And City West High look to break. Into Rhodes. Blind turn, Peters has done well. Great matchup out there on the left hand side with Peter and Rhodes. Ball in, good. Ames looking to strike, left foot. Just wide. Fantastic inside run there by Hartley Christensen. Just came inside the defender, pulled the defender out of position.
Yep, right place in the right time, and the ball was delivered to her so she could catch it in stride and get a pretty decent shot off.
Olivia Thone out to Zimmerman, building from the back. Correction, it was Lexi Schaefer. Out to Zimmerman. Rhodes. Coops breaking between the lines. Not much support going forward. Shields it well. Peters cleans up. Simple. Ames looking to build out. City West High drop off. Long delivery on the switch, looking to switch the point of attack. Melina demanding the ball underneath. Rude plays it out. Man on, good pressure by Maddie Barter. Dispossessed again though. Ames looking to capitalize on this as they break forward. Ball played in. Good interception. Avery Lawler, so far so good. Great game so far. It's back and forth. We've hit the crossbar through Emma Cooper, City West High. Coop on the ball. Melina cleans it up. Lovely touch. Just gets herself out of trouble. In such a tight area. Olsen, press. Olsen and Steigletter clean it up. Rhodes coming in, cleared away by Ames.
I think we've got a free kick here outside
Throw
the
in?
box.
Looks like,
or
no,
throw
looks
in?
like
Yep,
a throw in, yeah. Ball into Coop. Ames. Well, the game's gone so quickly so far. 5 minutes to the water break.
Right, yeah. But
Ames looking to penetrate forward. The long ball, but City West High have dropped off, containing the pressure.
it's been very clean so far too. Not even really any fouls called so far, I don't think.
Christensen tried to get round Barter there, kick the ball out for a throw-in. Olsen, Zimmerman. Looking to play through the thirds. Van der Haar plays it in. Barter looking for Cooper's feet. She's got space to turn. She runs, she cuts in onto her left. She's going at her again. Good defending. Coop does well, keeps the ball. Kelly Frederick has done some great work there at the back. She's covered some ground.
Yep, and they're working well as a back line, keeping their line and clearing the ball. A whole lot of clearances, and they've also been possessing the ball to move it, working it into the midfield together.
What do you think so far? So far, here's what I see. Ames looking to break quickly on the counter-attack. City West High keep the ball and possess it, move the ball around quickly, linking up with Olsen and Frederick in the midfield as Ames look to break forward. Goalkeeper should come out and deal with this one. Katie McCrane. Katie McCrane looks for Zimmerman. This seems to be the outlet. Everything's come out to Zimmerman. Barter down the left. Half turn, looking forward. Emma Cooper comes into the hole. Lays it back into Van der Haar. Out wide to Kuhn. Kuhn closed down.
But that is a good point you made earlier about it. Everything they're going through out of the defense has gone up the left side through Zimmerman and Barta over here. Nothing really on the right side at all.
No, I mean, they've come this way as Olsen cleans up into Zimmerman.
Yep, and here they are
Barta
again.
opens it up wide. Loads of space. If they can get the ball out to him, find her. Cooper's feet on the turn, right foot turn.
I believe a hand. I think you got her on a hand there.
I believe so. It looks like it was a handball. There's a lot of space and gaps opening up between the lines here.
Yeah, but you can see each lane forming as they work the ball around, as they change fields.
Fredericks forward. Looking for Nelson. Lays it off. Weniger, great turn. Great cover in there. Picked up by Steiglader. Looking to break the line. Out to Rhodes on the right. Steiglader looking to create something. Looking to break the line from the midfield. Van der Haar dispossessed. Good piece of shielding there. Some great work as Ames looked to penetrate forward. Christensen on the ball, drifting left into trouble. Just going laterally across the field.
Right, waiting for helpers there, 5-on-2.
Not enough support.
Yep.
The left back didn't get forward. Peters, but Peters has her work cut out there on the right hand side with Rhodes. As Ames looked to penetrate forward into the box. Ball drifts out into the area. Melina drifts on the ball. This could be dangerous. Zimmerman closes down. Melina goes past her at ease, delivers right foot over the bar.
Yep, just found her in a little bit of no man's land over there and couldn't get her foot over the ball. And I believe she's a lefty, or yep.
Well, my experiences with Melina, she'll draw you in and she does this little fake and goes past you. As City West High look to build out again through the left hand side, closer side to us. Zimmerman into Barta Cooper. Coop looking for Steiglader, coming across, keeps the ball. Steiglader creates space. Olsen on the ball. Coop turns. Steiglader cuts in, gets it onto a right foot, shoots. It's great save by the goalkeeper. Fantastic save. Both hands to the ball. No follow up. Barta caught out of position. Melina looking to break. Nelson forward. Long ball in behind.
It was well played by the defense there from City West.
Looking for Christensen. It's a lot of work playing that ball in behind, especially when the back line's dropped off. It's a well measured. Nelson closes down, goes past, breaks into the box. Nelson looking dangerous. Comes in. Keeper narrows the angle. Shot saved. What a great save there by the keeper.
Yeah, but lightning fast. Got the ball right out of the area quick.
But this is it. It gets hot. It gets hot in these situations. So fatigue's going to creep in. You're going to make technical errors. This is what's going to happen from a technical standpoint.
Right, and then this is a finesse shot also. So you got to put the ball in and hope your players get a head or shoulder on it and make something happen.
Anything above waist height into the keeper's hands. It's easy for the keeper. Corner comes in. Ames delivers. Keeper says nope, didn't call for it. Out to Melina. Gets it on her right foot, draws Zimmerman in, takes her on down the line, delivers. Lovely ball in, bending ball. Didn't quite time the run on the far post. There was your chance. Now we have the water break. So far, Joe, your thoughts?
Well, it's a pretty clean game so far from both sides. Pretty evenly matched. They're both teams are really spreading the ball around and working to get something started.
Ames dropping in deep, soaking up some pressure, looking to counter-attack, link play. Looking for Melina through the midfield to run at players. Looking at Nelson's feet. Christensen down the right-hand side. There's some fantastic players out here. It's making it exciting. Iowa City West High. They do look tired. So there are some gaps. They've got 5 behind the ball. They're not breaking forward with their 2s and 3s, their left back and right back. However, Steiglader and Cooper are doing a lot of work.
Yep, a lot of work right in the middle. They've done a good job working the ball outside for the crosses, but you could see both the players really do the damage when they're right in the middle on the goal box when they can get the ball and turn with it. Also, Both teams are really patient on defense when they get the ball. Not a lot of giving it away, a whole lot of possession. They obviously both value possession, and they're going to see going forward who can spread the field out and who can move the ball better.
Yeah, but as we're moving forward and it gets hotter, I've just noticed technical breakdowns. This is their third game of the week for both teams, and they're starting to make some technical errors. And as they start getting tired, this is when you'll see the breakdowns. For example, the breakthrough. It was a good save from the keeper, but it was head height.
Right. And then when you have things that are starting to break down, you know, that's when you do look for your best players also to step up and really use the last energy in the tank and get the ball in the goal.
Was the referees head out to get ready for the second 25 minutes. A very much needed water break here after 20 minutes of the first half. We just got an update from Field 9. West Des Moines Valley are leading against the current champions, Ankeny Centennial, 1-0. Looks like we're going to have a double substitution here with City West High. Carla Morsch comes back into the game. Kennedy Hochstedler is coming in. And she replaces Von der Haar. Looks like she's going to come into the 6th position as a holding midfielder alongside Olsen. Ames have dropped in deep. You've got Melina dropped in there taking care of Reagan Steigletter. Zimmerman gives the ball away. In a tight situation. Cleaned up. Nelson gets it on her right foot. Looks to shoot. Well over. Could tell by our body mechanics that wasn't going to go near the goal.
Right. When you're spread out like that, you're usually going to hit the ball right over the crossbar. It was a good thought to take the shot there, though, but you just want to get your body over the ball.
Again, Zimmerman on the ball. Out the back. As I said earlier, they look to come out this side. Near side to us. On the left. Coop looking in here. Looking in space. No one's utilizing the space in behind Cooper. Nice little combination. Cooper does a little dummy. Goes past. Running. Cooper on the ball. Looking good. Cuts inside. Into pressure though. And it's well taken care of. Nelson offside. Linesman flag goes up. Referee getting involved in the game. Play on he goes. He didn't look at his linesman. Should be a natural attrition. Have a look at your linesman.
Yep, he did signal the play on originally, and then he...
Much needed energy from the players here. They need to save it and conserve it. Got Morsch wide on the left. Ball given away. Unnecessarily. Ames, Nelson. Melina. Plays the ball forward. Dispossessed by Olsen. Morsch on the ball. Drifts past the defender. Cuts in. I don't know why she cut in. She should have just carried on going down the line. Steigletter breaks in between two players. Melina, one to beat. Melina did a good job. Second ball, one. And it's a free kick. Steigletter was absolutely clattered in the middle of the midfield there. That was a sturdy challenge by Anna Rude, the destroyer, the holding midfielder, as she is known for the Little Cyclones. As the referee calls time just to stop the clock. Could be a serious injury. Came right round the side, took her out on the left foot. It's half time in the other game between West Des Moines Valley and Ankeny Centennial. Valley lead 1-0. We don't have a goal scorer on that yet. Looks like it could be a serious injury. The trainers into the field, the coaching staff. Dave Rosenthal looks very concerned. Looks like Van der Haar is going to come in and replace Steigleder. She is in agony. Well, so far, Joe, I mean, give me your thoughts on, I mean, it's end to end. I think that, you know, both teams, this could go any way. Both teams have had chances.
Yeah, they both had pretty even chances also. No one team has really set the pace. Iowa City West has done a good job on offense, attacking. When they're in the middle there, that they get the give and go quickly. They're looking to set that up on the outside to move the cross in, and they've been able to get that going thus far. But Ames really has played strong defense on their back line, and they also have really been. Both teams are really patient, and they're really not looking to force anything.
I think there's a lot of link-up, some good link-up play between Steigleder, who's now coming off. Gingerly got up, hobbling off the field. She's a trooper, though. There's no doubt she'll be back in this game. She has to be really hurt to come off. But the combinations between Steigleder and Cooper going forward, I mean, those two have single-handedly won games before, even though it's a team effort. Ames building through the lines, look to counter-attack and play the ball in behind. Iowa City West High have dropped off. Van der Haar has come in to replace Steigleder. There's a sense of worry on the coaching staff as they come off the field. Dave Rosenthal, the head coach, looks very concerned. Goes quiet. Leah steps up. Three-man wall, delivers. As it goes in, it's cleared. Half clearance. Drifts out. Ames looking to break now. Nelson on the ball. Back into Rude. Delivers on the switch. Looking for Wenninger. Cleaned up by Rhodes. Keep it simple is the call. Simplicity of the game into Rhodes. Olsen breaking the line. Sent to Olsen. Shields the ball. Olsen was the number 6 earlier, the holding midfielder, just kind of pulled out of position there for a second. Coop on the ball, shielding it. Rhodes. Tries to turn, under pressure from Peters. Peters has done a great job out there. 2v1. Cooper into Olsen. Cleared away by Fredericks. Has there been some exciting moments here? Rhodes and Peters battling out there. Rhodes goes through the tackle. Looks to deliver. And it's a goal kick.
There have been great D there to respond.
Olivia Thone. Ames looking to make a double substitution here. Into the second half of the first half. The heat is grueling. Tweedo on the ball. Rude to her right. Nelson checking in the space. Hasn't checked her shoulders. She's got a lot of space. Opts to come out wide. Nelson could have been the option. Morsch. It's a battle out here. Good win. The Little Cyclones develop the attack again into Melina. Dangerous player on the ball. Looking to break through the midfield. Nelson. Great run off the ball. Ball played into Wenninger. Overhit. Should be the keeper's ball. No doubt. Keeper made a bit of a hash of that. Hostleder. Looking inside. Lexi Schaefer. Lexi Schaefer was dispossessed. Emma Cooper working hard to win it back. He's got options to her left. One option in here. Morsch dispossessed. Ames looking to break between the lines. Olsen cleans it up. Pass was too late. Should have gone in earlier. Christensen. Morsch. Into Lawler. Back to Morsch. Van der Haas underneath, looking for it. Morsch goes on down the line, past Christensen. Christensen did well to get back. Back into Van der Haar. Looking to develop the attack out the other side, from left to right, as she drifts across the midfield into trouble. Melina does a good job, forcing her back. Rhodes checked into the space. Feet. Coop looking for the give and go. Rhodes decides to go past Peters. The cover coming in. Coop on the ball, getting it onto her left foot. I tell you what, they are just getting round her like you won't believe.
Yep, they're swarming on the ball.
They're swarming around the ball. No time, no space. They've done their homework on them. As Ames look to develop forward again, into Nelson's feet. Holds it up well, dispossessed. Van der Haar.
That was a good first option.
Yep.
Sometimes we see there are almost too many options.
Van der Haar on the ball.
Too many choices.
Zimmerman. It's out wide here again to Morsch. Zimmerman holds a position, doesn't give her an option going forward on the overlap. Free kick referee. Not sure what that was about. Must have been a little tugging.
Yep, something there. He might have mentioned it earlier. And
nowadays that's called a soft foul. Maybe. I'll have to ask these guys after the game. Lexi Schaefer, instructed to hit it long. Has to beat the first defender. Doesn't do that. Melina picks up on the edge of the box, under pressure. Composure, she plays out to Peters. Dispossessed. Rhodes looking good on the right. Peters closing down. What a great matchup that's been. Homework has been done by Ames, matching up players, player for player around the park. City High looking to build again as it comes across the back line. Zimmerman. Between the lines, Van der Haar. Ames are doing a good job, just making them go sideways and back. Morsch finds space, bad touch though. Christensen closes down. There's always 2 or 3 players around them, Joe.
Yep, with the swarming Ames the Cyclone defense.
Yeah. Rhodes and Peters again. I tell you what, that's a battle. It's a battle of Dunkirk out there. Peters done well. Cleaned up. We have double substitution. Ames. Keegan Peters. Keegan Peters enters the game. Rhodes is coming out. Maddie Barter has gone in to replace Rhodes on the far right. Steigletter still injured. Maybe they're saving her for the second half. City West High look to build again. Bad ball through the midfield. Christensen intercepts. To her left. Nelson. Given away. Morsch on the ball. Looks to carry. Has support inside. Doesn't have the passing lane though. She does now. Ball given away again. Rude. Rude's been solid in holding midfield. Done a great job in there. Christensen. Square ball. Always going to get intercepted. Olsen, not the player to give the ball to. Melina, good defending. Ames looking to break again. Lexi Schaefer delivers a long ball.
Yep, and Iowa City West line.
Up. Lexi Schaefer did well there.
They held well.
Coop gets round Melina, plays it in here to Morsch on the left-hand side.
Got to make a quicker decision there on that, on where you're going with the ball.
Hotzletter played it out wide to Morsch. Little combination. Considering the weather, this game has been exciting.
Yeah, and it's cooled off a little bit here as it gets towards the evening time. But we have seen a couple of cramps so far.
Still in the upper 90s. Closed down by Melina. Rude on the ball. Back into Peters. Nelson's feet. Nelson's turns. No pressure on Nelson. Melina. Rude. Looks to deliver. Out to Christensen. Easy for Zimmerman.
Yeah, but no challenge here for Ames.
Zimmerman casually brings the ball out of the back. Into Lawler. Lawler back to Zimmerman.
And this type of play has got to favor Iowa City West with a little bit of tired legs out here too.
Yep, Morsch back to Zimmerman. Hochsletter plays it back. Lawler across to Schaefer. They need to play a bit quicker. The speed of actions are too slow. They're giving Ames enough time to shift across. They've got to try and skip a line. So the ball goes into Barter. Peters recovers. Peters has been fantastic out there on the left. Looks like Steiglater is going to come back in the game. Ames looking to develop the attack down the right-hand side as they carry the ball into space. No pressure. City West High dropping off. Into Nelson. Holds the ball up well. Christensen looking to break down the right-hand side. Ball's gone out too far. Well, this is good news. Steiglater's fit. She can get back in the game as they look to make the change.
Yep, and there's
Olsen's going to go back into holding midfield as they've pulled out Hochsletter.
This quick substitution with about 7 minutes left in the half here.
So they look to build out now. Goes back into Schaefer. Zimmerman, still slow, building out of the back. Morsch. This seems to be an area of attack, left and right. Morsch looking to take on Christensen. Christensen staying up with her. Cover coming in. Fantastic cover. Morsch coming in, coming out. Rhodes comes in now on the left-hand side. Looking to change things up again. I think Rhodes and Peters had a great matchup. Let's see what they do here. She's got Barter out on the one side. Peters out here. Rhodes out here as the ball's developing down the right here from Olsen. Played forward. Coop did well with that. Had to deal with that. Barter. Peters again wins the ball. Cleared. Not far enough though. Delivered back into the box. Rhodes coming in far post. Trying to get inside a defender. Steiglater. Shields the ball. Does well. Looks like she's recovered well from that injury. Hooks the ball back onto her left foot. Delivers. Over the keeper's head. And into the goal! What a fantastic goal! Comes onto the park from an injury. Gets the ball out of her feet. Cuts it back onto her left foot. And chips the goalkeeper.
She just needed a little ice, maybe a little bit of a walk it off, and then she shows that injury is not going to hold her down at all.
Steiglater showed no signs of being injured at that point.
Well, yeah, she'd only been on for not even a minute, probably a minute, 2 minutes.
Again, this is the key here. The next 5 minutes are important.
Right, yep, the reaction, Ames's reaction.
What's the response going to be like, Joe?
We'll see right now. Then they've been a little bit more aggressive also, except for with their challenges on defense.
Hooks the ball inside. Christensen now on the ball. Nelson inside her to her left. Christensen decides to keep it. Shielding it. Melina screaming for the ball. Sees her options going forward. Into Rude. Christensen decides to go to Rude.
They just simply don't have the numbers up here either.
Rude has one option. Christensen. There's no overlap here. If their right back go forward, we'll give her options. And it's cut away. Rhodes has space to develop the attack. Delivers the ball into Emma Cooper. Great run across the defender. Cooper onto her right foot. Hustling and busting for that ball. Ball drifts. Keeper picks up. Got to watch out for the movement. You can't allow space in here in the middle of the park for those deliveries to go in behind. As the sun comes out, it's going to get hotter and hotter. Barter, Steiglater, goal scorer. Driving forward, gets past the defender, breaking through the lines. Good work by Ames, staying with her. Out to Rhodes. Rhodes looking dangerous.
It's a solid strike on the ball there. Right at the keeper.
Little bit of a whip and a dip.
Yep.
Christensen. She's got Nelson. Nelson breaks out wide. Good defending by Zimmerman. Rhodes. Rhodes has time to turn and run at the players here. Another good matchup here. Klein dealt with it. Kicks it out for a throw-in.
And Klein has played really well. She's just a freshman back there also, which is even more impressive.
Double substitution coming up. Olsen. Coop. Looks to touch it past the defender. It's good defending there. Olivia Tone. Pulling, says the referee. Good decision. Decent crowd here today, Joe. Fans have come out in their hordes and loads, and you know, it could be snowing and ice cold, but I would take this weather over that.
Yeah, and I think, you know, looking at the bleachers over there, they're looking a little bit shady now. I know earlier we had all the umbrellas out when it was direct sun, but
Tell you what, when they're dehydrated and by the end of this, they could be slim shady. Anyway, Christensen on the ball. Olsen picks up the pieces, gives it away cheaply. Rude gets her foot on it. Looks like she's going to develop something into Nelson's feet. Keeps the ball well. Back into Rude. Rude's going to switch it. Christensen. Keegan Peters was underneath her. Peters comes across to close down Rhodes. Rhodes plays it into Steigleder. It's a good touch on the ball. Emma Cooper moves into space, off the shoulder. Rhodes cuts in, does a great job. On goal, crosses it. Good option. Not the right delivery though. Zimmerman cleans it up. I sense some fatigue out there as the minutes are dying down towards half time. Olsen on the ball. At this point, City West High dominating possession. To my stats, I think it's about 30-20 as she looks to shoot just over the crossbar. Here we go, we got double substitution from Ames. Rhodes coming out again. Lizzie Rayleigh coming into the game.
you can kind of see the
Rhodes
fatigue
takes a
too
break.
when players come off the field as on.
1 minute to go to half time. Been some excitement here. The Reagan Steigleder goal as she hooked it back onto her left foot and just lobbed the keeper. Rayleigh just come into the game. Puts a bit of pressure. Zimmerman, Coop. Looking to turn and wiggle away out of pressure. Ball's dropped down deep. So Ames could clear. Nelson doesn't have much to deal with there. Bit of pressure. Van der Maar closes down. Ames look to break and they slow it down. Irish City West behind the ball. Melina trying to find space. Van der Maar. Cleaned up. Melina again. Turns Olsen inside. She needs that ball on her left foot as she breaks in. It's dangerous. Pushed wide. That's exactly where they want her. In a wide position away from goal.
Yep, and they forced her outside where she kind of just ended up running out of space there.
Van der Haar's got to be careful in the midfield. Gave the ball away. As we take the game into half time. It's been a cracking game so far. Iowa City West High. Injury, Steigleder. Taken off, comes back into the game on her first touch, scores a goal. The lovely left foot chip.
Yep, and I believe the play after that also, she took another one directly right into the goal, full speed. So you can tell that the injury's not really affecting her. Overall, Iowa City West started off a little bit slow, and they came on strong, and there at the end of that half, well, Ames started a little bit slower, is in more control, and they kind of tapered off there as their players looked to get a little tired.
But moving forward, I mean, you don't want to take things for granted here. It's 1-0. It's only 1-0, as they say. Ames can always claw their way back into this. They've got the quality in the side with Melina. You got Peters on the left-hand side at left back. She could be a formidable force going forward. I mean, maybe later on in the game they push her higher up the field to use her pace down the left-hand side. it'll cause a threat and it'll cause a problem for Iowa City West High. If it doesn't stay like that, 80% possession to 20, if Iowa City West High keep the ball, they could easily win this game.
Yep, and they haven't really been any resistance to what they want to do, is where it's getting the ball out to the left and advancing it along this left side. I mean, they've been able to change personnel and still been able to get that going, get this left side action going. And I think for Ames, they're going to want to be a little bit more aggressive. Their back line on defense has played great with all the challenges that they've received. But I think they're going to really want to move their midfield up and, kind of force the issue on offense.
If you're the coach for Ames, what would you do for the start of the second half?
Well, I would make sure all the players are they have enough water, because near the end of that first half, you could definitely see the fatigue setting in. You can see it when they're subbed out. They're walking, they're not jogging. You got your hands on your hips. But I would say that they're definitely not out of it at all. They're playing well. Their possession's been good, but I think something that's kind of hurt them is when they see in an open field, when you get a player and she sees an open field in front of her, there are so many options that choosing the right one and doing it quickly and efficiently has kind of been a problem.
Absolutely, and after saying that, we'll take a little break here. We'll be back shortly. Thank you very much.
At Mid-American Energy, part of putting power in your hands is helping to keep families safe. That's why Mid-American provides free educational safety programs to schools, asks you to call 811 before you dig, have annual furnace inspections, and be aware of hazards at home. Mid-American Energy safely delivers electricity and natural gas to us in good times and stormy ones. That's Mid-American Energy.
1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we got it all.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
At Mid-American Energy, part of putting power in your hands is helping to keep families safe. That's why Mid-American provides free educational safety programs to schools, asks you to call 811 before you dig, have annual furnace inspections, and be aware of hazards at home. Mid-American Energy safely delivers electricity and natural gas to us in good times and stormy ones. That's Mid-American Energy.
Welcome back to County Soccer Complex. Justin Forster, and alongside me, Joe Danielson. Well, Joe, we've had some exciting games today. It's 1-0 to City West High. It's been an exciting game, and the Cyclones aren't out of it. The Little Cyclones, sorry, are not out of the game. I mean, they've got some key players that can definitely bring them in.
Yep, and I think this is probably the most technically sound game out of the three we've seen today. Both teams are really working on what they want to do. You can see Iowa City West with their spacing, and then they're playing it out to the left. They're instilling a plan and they're executing it, and it's worked so far with the one goal that they've been able to score off the 1-2 there with their midfielders that are really playing well. And Ames is definitely not out of this game at all. I think they just need to be a little bit more aggressive on offense, and they don't need to wait for the ball. They don't need to. It seems like they're waiting for something to happen when they need to really, push for something good to happen to them.
With players like Melina, do you think they need to get her more involved in the game, higher up the field, and supporting Nelson?
Yeah, she's definitely got great footwork, great touch, and a great mind for the game. And the ball definitely needs to be at her foot, because she could definitely make it happen for him.
And Iowa City West High, with players like Steiglet and Olsen and Cooper and Rhodes and Morsch, Zimmerman at the back, Schaefer at the back. I mean, they've got a sturdy team that could solidify and nullify any opponent. But one lack of concentration could be a problem.
Yep, and with the last game we kind of saw that where the flood dam kind of broke at the end, and they let in 2 goals real quick. You don't really want to let somebody go over your back. You don't want to let a ball get behind you and let in a goal that would equalize this game when you have it in the bag.
Yes, and soccer, football, the ball's round, it can roll anyway. So it's any lack of concentration could be a big cause. It could, 1, you could concede a goal. 2, you've got to stay focused all the way through. You've got to stay switched on.
Yeah, and right here for both teams, you really just want to play a clean second half. And this for one team, it's going to be the last half they play, and you really want to give it your all right here from the beginning, from the opening kickoff, from the opening tip. Right now, this is it.
Both teams entering the field. Ames are ready to go. Set up in their lineup. As City West High get ready to kick off. Coop, Steigletter on the ball. As the heat pounds down on us. Kickoff. Steigletter. Rhodes with space to turn. Closed down by Peters. Too much space though. Coop shielded the ball well. Shrugged the defender off. Just like she wasn't there. Ball played inside. Frederick on the ball. Carries the ball into the midfield. No pressure. Steigletter applies pressure now. Switches play into Peters. Looks to build through the lines. Melina. She has no options. Everyone's running away from her. Rude checks back into the space. Melina on the ball. Looking to take everyone on. She's dangerous. She can pull anything out of nothing. Turns onto her right foot. Delivers. Into McCrane's hands.
And that was about her only option there, with her teammates kind of just sit around and watched her try to weave through the entire defense.
Absolutely. Cooper looking to win that. Rude did enough. Olsen handles Melina. Van der Vaar out wide to Rhodes. Rhodes looking to take on Peters. Gets past her. Peters recovering well. Comes across. Rhodes gets the cross in. Shielded well by Coop. Delivers out wide. Morsch delivers. Right foot looking to shoot. Into the keeper's hands.
Gustafson has played a pretty solid game this far.
Ames breaking the lines. Eludes Olsen. Cuts back into trouble. Just no options out to the right. They're not getting their outside backs forward. It's going to cause problems. They need to get their outside backs forward if they're going to create anything. Anyway, Coop on the ball, onto her right foot. This is dangerous. Don't give her space, and it's off the post. Coop delivers. Rhodes, shot. Throws down, bounces out to Melina. Nice little flicking behind. Van der Vaar cleans it up.
She wanted that one right in front of the goal. You could tell the little bit of frustration there as it bounces off
Those
the
are
post.
moments in games. If you don't take those moments, Ames could come back into it. Coop does such a great job shielding the ball. Steigleder. Rhodes drifts out wide to the right. Steigleder brings it back onto her left foot. Rude with a tackle. Rude has been solid for Ames.
Yeah, but Ames' whole back line played great on both of those sequences back there. I know Friedrich was involved, and as well as Klein has been involved this whole game.
Olsen. Long ball forward, cleaned up. Klein into Melina. Melina looking forward. Wenninger. Free kick. Wenninger and Schaefer battling for the ball. Schaefer on the ball. Jen Clune in space here. Up to go right again to Zimmerman.
No surprise there, obviously out.
Tactically, if I was the Ames coach, I would look to cut off that passing lane out there and force them right all long. Steigleder looks to break the line with pace. Cuts in, right foot, shot! Good save. Iowa City West High, they look very comfortable right now on the ball. Kuhn on the ball. Dispossessed by Nelson. Nelson cutting into trouble. Got a lot to do with the ball. Schaefer closing down. Zimmerman closing down. Cleared. Rude comfortably picks up the pieces. Delivers a long ball in. Pressure. Schaefer, ball bounces. Nelson was hovering, didn't come to her. Zimmerman clears it out wide to Morsch. Olsen. Van der Vaar. It's a good build-up right now. Given away. Melina. Into Nelson. Good turn on Schaefer. Nelson trying to get it onto her right foot. Shoots over the bar. Schaefer places the ball out to Zimmerman.
Again, yep, no resistance again here.
But it's really flat. Zimmerman's the left back. She can get higher and wider. They could play out through their centre backs. They split the centre backs. They can play out higher and wider. Melina steps up to the ball. Free kick. Looks like she's going to deliver this long. 4 players behind the ball here, marking nobody. They can push players forward. Melina delivers long into the box. Cleared by Rhodes. Held up by Coop. Shields the ball well. Out to Rhodes. Rhodes cleared the ball. Emma Rude closed down. She's a good player, Emma.
Yep, they got in there, but again, they only have 4 players on that in the box there on the set piece. I know Iowa City West had at least 7 or 8 back, and that's easy defense when you can just stick 2 players per girl there.
Morsch on the far left-hand side. Olsen. Van der Vaar put under pressure by Nelson. Kuhn out wide. Closed near side, right. Peters closes down. Good tackle by Peters. Pass wasn't good enough. Schaefer. Kuhn. Rhodes. Steigleder dropping back into space. That was just fatigue.
Yep, started running before she had the ball at her foot.
Technical breakdowns occur when there's fatigue. Rude. Melina. They switch play. Speed of action is very slow at this point. It's tiring. It's fatigue. Third game of the week right now. Nelson shrugged off the ball by Avery Lawler. Olsen, Van der Vaar delivers forward into Cooper. Cooper goes through a lot of work. She shields the ball well. Rhodes, great inside run. Now she drifts out wide. Rude, looking for a long ball. Into Nelson. Nelson holds it up well. Good. Out wide right. Christensen looking to break. Zimmerman comes in and covers. Rude. Ames looking to develop through the middle, down the right. Looking to build up again. Melina. Just ball played in behind. Christensen running onto it. Zimmerman covers. City West High looking to make a double change. Keeper picks it up, looks to distribute out right. Emma Cooper coming into the channel. Rhodes carries, opts to keep the ball. Bit of work for Emma Cooper. Timing was off, miscommunication.
Yep, and you gotta wonder how long Ames is going to use 4 defenders back here when they really need to push up forward on offense.
If they play forward at the back, it's going to be easy for City West High. Steigletter, pressure. Rude, looking to play out. Emma Cooper. Van der Vaar, looking to develop down the left-hand side. Great run by Morsch. Christensen, closing down tight. Good defending. Thought it went out for a goal kick. It's actually a corner. Double change here for City West High. Lizzie Rayleigh entering the game. And Kennedy Hotsleder. Van der Vaar's coming out. Morsch is coming out. Ames opt to stay the way they are. Looking to claw their way back into this game. City West corner. Delivers. Right foot. Bending in. Hangs in the air. Everyone's challenging. Steigletter. She could have gone, if she went to ground, she might have got a penalty. Looking to spin and turn. Does a good job. She's faced up. Hodgletter. Dispossessed. Pressure's on. Peters is supporting underneath. Good pressure. Good pressure. Well done. Did very well to come out of pressure.
Yep, drawed both defenders there and easily slipped it through him.
Melina, time and space to turn. Melina running at the City West backline. Threads a great ball in. Christensen, time and space on the right foot. Delivers. Shot. Just goes wide. The whole build-up. Here's the problem. Lots of space in the midfield.
Right.
Melina's given time and space to turn. You can't allow her that time and space to turn and run it the back line.
Right.
It was a fantastic ball.
Yeah, she ran 25 yards before anybody on Iowa City West even had to move.
It's a fantastic ball in. Christensen should have done better with that. Anyway, Christensen going in. Zimmerman. Olsen. Steigletter. Goal scorer. Could it be the winning goal? Emma Cooper breaking off the shoulder. Moving into space. She's got left and right. Good tackle. Melina on the ball. One back by Olsen. Both ways. Well done. Play on, says the referee. Good decision. I like this. Open play when the referees let the game flow.
Yeah, there was nothing malicious on either of those. Just great challenges.
Although it could get rough.
Right, and we have a bleacher full of volunteer referees also, always helping.
That's true. Steigletter looking. Emma Cooper up high. Hodglegger out to Rhodes. Rhodes delivers. Okay, they got the clearance in. Steiglader, Hotzler. Kennedy plays it out. Rhodes looks to deliver. Did well. Ball still in the box. Ames can't clear their lines. Kennedy just hooks the ball out of bounds. It's going to take a piece of magic from either team here. Nelson coming in. Holds the ball up. Looks to switch it into Rude, but closed down by Steiglader and Olsen. Good job. Steiglader delivers out left. Zimmerman. Again, Emma Cooper does well there. Just a little shrug into the defender, closing it down. Puts her off balance so she can turn. Steiglader gets it on her right foot. Rhodes. 1v1 against Peters. Again, this matchup has been outstanding this game. Ames looking to break. Christensen. Rude supporting underneath. Christensen opts to go on her own. Cuts inside. Olsen does a job. Cleans it up. Emma Cooper found space in between the lines. Olsen delivers wide out. Peters coming in to close down Rhodes. Good pressure. Forces her back into Kuhn. Kuhn carries. Keeping it simple. Gets forward. Delivers. Matter of formality. Straight into the goalkeeper's arms.
Yep, not a whole lot to work with there when she got deeper and deeper to the outside.
Nelson holds the ball up. 2 options underneath her, maybe 3. Quick give and go. Big ball forward, in for Christensen, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Great ball, and she's taken down in the box. The referee is given the penalty and stops the clock, as they do in high school. Yes, it was a penalty. Great ball played in behind the back line. Christensen getting onto it for the second time. First one she missed. Second one she's brought down in the box and she gets the penalty.
Yep, and that's also a part of that about is just being there also. Being in the right place at the right time.
There was no complaints from the Iowa City West High bench.
Come on, Katie, be big!
Melina. Melina's composed on the ball.
Yep, and
will step up and take the penalty.
Right about the 25th minute.
Melina against Katie. A few steps back, whistle blows. Steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a goal to the keeper's right-hand side. 1-1. We're in for a game here today.
Yep, here we are. Reset again, back to 0. Now anything could happen. Both teams are even. And you know, it's kind of been that way. The play so far has kind of been like that also.
As we look over here, there's a double change. Van der Vaar coming back into the game. And Maddie Barter.
It's a big momentum shift here for Ames. When you start, it was quieting it down a little bit for them. Players were starting to stand around a little bit, and that big shift right there really changes things for them.
Well, there'll be a momentum swing here. Ames with the goal. How do they respond? Well, they get slack. A Schaefer goes in there, nice and strong on Nelson. Ball drifts in the air. But when you go back to the ball that hit the post from Cooper, there's a chance at the moment in the game as Cooper cleans up here.
Yep, and she's got to be thinking about that or missing that or wishing she had that opportunity back here.
Peters wins the ball. Lucy Wenninger going through some work here for Ames. Little flick on by Steiglader. Very clever flick on. Cooper with the ball. Cuts inside. Looking for options. She has one option. Plays it back in. Over the head of Steiglader. Cleared away. Nelson looks to pick up and break. Christensen to her right. Trying to get forward. She looks like she's out of breath. Working hard. Zimmerman cleans it up. Takes on one. Went past Christensen. Melina. Steiglader on the ball. Out wide into Barter. Peters comes in. Says, I'll take a piece of that. Thank you. Ames looking to build again out of the back as the game slows down. Onto the far right. Klein building up. Very tired movement. Gets away from Van der Vaar. Out to Christensen. Christensen, can she keep it in? Yes, she does. Breaking the line, delivers. Great piece of movement here. Wenninger, Lucy Wenninger, looking for Rude. Back into Nelson. Nelson onto her left foot. Gets round the ball. Not enough. Not enough porridge on that. Strike at the end of the day. Long delivery. Catherine Merchant waiting to get in the game. Itching for it. Peters. Lucy Wenninger. Time and space. Didn't close down. Melina on the ball. Tight touch. Gets away from a defender though. Van der Vaar. Cleaned up the back. Barter. Takes a touch. Looking for Cooper. Wayward pass. Rude. Easily cleaned up. What a great ball. Fantastic pass in. Tired piece of control there. There's now City West High. Looking for options. Kennedy played it out here to Barter. Peters. Kennedy. Cooper looking to turn. She's a tough one to deal with, that's for sure. Ball played into Melina. Ames in their traditional all orange uniforms. City West in all white. Steigletter breaking through the midfield on the left hand side. She has no options, nobody supporting. She's doing this on her own. She breaks into the box looking for something. She's going to get something out of this. Cleared out for a corner.
Well, that's a reward for all the hard work there.
Reward for all the hard work. That's a tough one. So we have a change. Two changes. Lucy Wenninger put in a great shift there. Did really well. Barter comes off. Also put in a great piece of work there. Hannah Cantrell comes into the game for Barter. Schaefer on the ball. In swinger. Will they get something out of this? Delivers. Long. Hangs in there. Over Steigletter. Bounces around. Cleared away. Zimmerman comes in to clean up. Out wide. Schaefer on the ball. It's been closed down. Delivers again. Left foot. Out for a goal kick. Klein took it off her chest, trying to get the ball forward. Ricochets. Melina. Peters. Good ball in front of her. Rude looking for space in the midfield. Breaking the line. Nelson collects. Does well. Melina. On the far right hand side. Closed down by Van der Vaar. Melina on the ball. She has no support. Trying to do it on her own. She does it. Little nutmeg, looking to play the ball through the legs. And that's definitely a free kick. Melina's doing it on her own here.
Yeah, the crowd is loving it over there.
No support.
The crowd is really into it. And yeah, and then she was rewarded with
Looks like we're going to get the water break just now. A well-earned water break. Ames free kick. 30 yards outside. Frederick will step up and take this free kick. Two players in the wall. Three maybe. Fredericks delivers. Goes high. Over the keeper. No. Well taken by the goalkeeper. Fantastic job there by Katie McCrane. It's a long ball forward. Easily picked up at the back there. Ames. Momentum swing now. Ames dominating possession. Melina on the turn. Great turn actually. Steigletter working hard to get back, and it's a free kick. Steigletter.
There's two players that have just been going at it, going hard all day long, and they're meeting up right there, and you get a foul called.
Steigletter urging her team, come on, let's go. This is what it's about. It's 1-1. A water break.
And we'll take it into
Dave Rosenthal urging the referee to give them a water break so he can talk to his troops and get the message across.
Yep, and it's a time when this could be a strategic timeout also, when the momentum kind of shifting towards Ames. They're getting runs going. And right now, I mean, really, water is key, of course, but a little bit of regrouping from Iowa City could take it into the last 20 minutes here and get a game plan down and going.
Well, there's some total excitement here. We hear cheers from Field 9. Is there an equalizer out there? West Des Moines Valley were leading 1-0 against Ankeny Centennial at this point of the match. Over here, water break. Ames, momentum swing. Great ball played in behind for Christensen. Taken down in the box. Melina steps up for the penalty and slots it home.
Yep, right. And when you're a player of her caliber, that's where you want to be. You want to be taking that free kick, and you have confidence that you're going to make it. And that's exactly what she did. You know, down one in a state semifinal. That's just like a free throw in basketball. You know, free kick. There you go. You have to knock that in and at least extend the game back to 0 or back to a tie, so you can keep on playing. And that free kick also kind of changes. Obviously, it shifts the momentum in your favor when you're Ames, and now you're in attack mode. Whereas you were reeling a bit as the clock's winding down, still down. Now looking up and you see it's an even game. All you need is one touch to put it in the back of the net.
Absolutely, and you look at this. Ames are on the field, ready to go again. Let's get this game going, they say.
Yep, body language.
Dave Rosenthal talking to his players, urging them on. Can we get a little extra out of them? Having a chat with Cooper. Cooper, we need it out of you.
Yep.
Rhodes, come on, we need it out of you. Steigletter, come on. Ames saying the same thing. Nelson, hold the ball up. We're in for a bit of excitement here. 1-1 going into the last 25 minutes of the match. Schaefer with a free kick. Here's an option to build it out of the back. Well, we've just heard that West Des Moines Valley have beaten the holders, Ankeny Centennial, 1-0 in the other semi-final. So they'll march on to the final to meet the winner of this current match here. City High in all white against Ames in their traditional orange. As the ball's played out wide here, inside. Coop on the ball. Delivers. Left-footed. Great ball out to Rhodes. Fantastic ball. Rhodes closed down. Shrugged off the ball and the referee's given it. Fair decision?
I think so. I don't think she didn't necessarily play the ball originally. There was definitely a little bit of an armbar shove.
And this could be dangerous. Reagan Steigletter, step up. She's renowned for scoring goals from free kicks, dead ball situations. It's only a 3-man wall. I'm surprised. I would go 4-5 in there, to be honest with you. Steigletter sets it up, eyeing out the goalkeeper, the positioning. She steps up to take it. Right foot. Round the wall. Into the keeper. Bounces up. Off the line. Is that in? Referee says play on. Yes. Cleared away. Peters. Not half. Steigletter back in there. Ames on the ball. Wow. That was a moment in the game. Rosenthal's going down the line to question the linesman. He's not an aggressive guy. As Ames look to counter-attack at pace on the left-hand side. Closer side to us. Kuhn cleans it up. Comes round. Cooper running in the channel, coming into space. Wants it at feet. And it's a foul. It's a good piece of work there from Jen Kuhn. Took a bit of a battering, but did well. Did very well to keep the ball. She's taken out by Catherine Merchant. Schaefer delivers. Long and wide. Unfortunately, goes under the foot of Hannah Cantrell. Ball comes in, Ames looking to clear. Schaefer deals with it. Nelson looks tired. She's got to keep going though. Cooper lays it in. Van der Vaar. Olsen, my apologies. Emma Cooper on the ball again, looking dangerous. This is when she steps up in the last 5-10 minutes of a match, or 20 minutes of the game. Cleared away. Nelson on the ball, being pressed pretty aggressively. Avery Lawler. Zimmerman has a nibble as well as Nelson gets it wide. Ames looking to build down the right hand side. Inside. Christensen being dangerous this half. Much dangerous than what she was in the first half. Steigletter intercepts the pass. Hannah stretches the ball out to the right in the instructions of her coach, Dave Rosenthal. Emma Cooper fighting for the ball. Closed down by Rude and Christensen at the same time as Zimmerman down the left hand side looking to break. Rhodes. Coop onto her right foot. Looking dangerous. Breaking. 1v1. And to her left, time and space, drops it into Steigletter. Lets it go through her legs. Being pressed by Melina. Comes round again, strikes, goes out for a goal kick. Colin Morsch going back into the game for Cantrell. Joe, it's been a heck of a game so far.
Yeah, but you can kind of just sense here that it's building up to a fantastic ending. With both teams still tied here. And they're both looking for a way to kind of break in.
Rhodes picks up. Drives in. No pressure. Gets on the right foot. Strikes it. Just past.
That's wishful thinking too with that one. Almost catching the keeper sleeping.
I'd say you've got to try and whip that in with a bit more bend. Get your hips around it. Ames under a bit of pressure here. Iowa City West high. Pressing high into Peters. Excuse the pun there. Peters looks inside. Rude. Christensen. Time and space. No pressure. Zimmerman closes down. She goes inside. Christensen looking dangerous. Nelson breaks to the right. We've got Merchant to the left. Christensen opts to go on her own. Cleaned up here by Ames. Looking for Melina. Van der Vaar cleans it up. Peters. That was a good header from Olivia Tone. Morse tired. Merchant closing down. Kern on the ball. Turns. Back into Barter. Looking for Cooper. Good defending. Kern on the ball. Looks into Barter's feet. Morse, sorry. My apologies. Cooper. Comfortable. Steigletter looking to switch it. Under pressure from Melina. Turns her. Comes inside. Going on her own. Doing a lot of work. Delivery. Cooper comes in. It's a tired Cooper now. Looking tired. Melina on the ball. Nelson looking very lethargic. It's going to take a piece of magic. Like I said, Jake. Joe, someone's going to make a mistake just from fatigue.
Yep, tired legs, and at that point it's about being in the right spot at the right time.
I would agree. Cooper manages to turn on her left foot, delivers just over the pass. You can't give Cooper time and space on the edge of the box. She'll turn and she'll tear you apart. Merchant coming off for the last part of the game.
There's about 13 minutes remaining.
13 minutes to go. We've seen some goals in the last 10 minutes. We've seen 3 goals in the last 10 minutes in the earlier game.
Heck yeah, the last 5 minutes have been the most interesting for most of these halves.
Absolutely. Peters into Rude on the turn. Zimmerman gets in front of Christensen. Good defending. Melina on the ball, halfway line. Breaking loose. Nelson peeled off to the left. Melina on the ball. Shoots under pressure from Zimmerman. Good. Closing down by Zimmerman.
Yep, she did draw the two defenders and could have looked to slip the ball between them both there, but opted to take it herself.
Right, correct. Well, one in the air. Cleaned up at the back by Lawler out to Zimmerman. Coop drops in deep to get it between the lines. Good movement by Rhodes. Steigletter makes a daunting run forward. Peters. Hames looking to break. Kuhn intercepts. Van der Vaar on the ball. Lucy Weniger's back in the game just to drive forward for the last 10 minutes. Kuhn on the ball. Plays it forward into no man's land. Coaching staff telling her to settle down, calm down. Sense of panic. Steigletter. Rhodes. Good tackle. Fantastic tackle. Again, Christensen looking to break inside through Melina. Melina breaking the line at pace. Threads a lovely ball in. Lucy Wenninger on the ball. Left foot at the keeper. Keeper drops it. Has it crossed the line? It has crossed the line. Ames have scored. Keeper's dropped the ball. Build up play. Melina gets the ball in the midfield. Plays a lovely ball into Lucy Wenninger just coming into the game. We're at 2-1.
And did we call that or not, I believe? When the fatigue sets in, you're just looking for one mistake. The keeper bobbled the ball. You stick with it, you keep attacking, and then you get to put the ball in the back of the net for Ames.
Well, 2-1, 10 minutes to go in this match. It's not over.
Oh no, definitely not at all, based off of our last match. But as you can see here, that really took almost all of Ames had right there to put the ball in.
City West High, they've got some players that can turn this game around as they kick off and look to come forward. Ames might go into a deeper defensive tactical change here. Rhodes on the ball, fighting and battling in the corner there. They've come from 1-0 down. Showed some character and personality to get back into this game. Now leading 2-1. Van der Vaar. Olsen. Kuhn joining the attack. Morsch comes in wide. Goes up to go down the middle. Peters. She's had a cracking game today. Everybody talks about players that create games. They don't really talk about players that have done little jobs like Peters. As Cooper turns. Steigletter takes a touch to her right off for a corner.
And those are the type of things that, obviously in soccer there's not a whole lot that enters into the scorebook, but she does things that just you don't see, you don't keep statistics of. She does the dirty work.
Ball deflected off Olivia Thone. Olsen steps up to take the corner with a right foot. As the movement starts, delivery comes in, right foot, lovely ball in, cleared away. That was brave. Comes back in by Olsen, overhit.
Yep, and
totally overhit.
That's the effort you got to give right now. You have to put your body on the line to go get that header.
You have to put, exactly. You got to put your body on the line. You got to die in the box. 8 minutes remaining of this game. Rhodes. Ames just can't clear their lines right now. Rhodes again, putting pressure. It's a free kick. This is where they like it. Steigletter will get on the ball and deliver this.
Yep, they've got to jog it in here and get set up.
7 minutes remaining. There's enough experience in this Iowa City West High team. 2-1 if you've joined us late. Ames are leading Iowa City West High by 2-1. Steigletter steps up. Delivers, bends it in. It's cleared away. She should have whipped that ball in. Steigletter comes across. It's cleared away by Nelson. Goalkeeper still on her line. She should come and get this.
Yep, she was caught kind of hanging back by the goal now.
Zimmerman. Looking for ways. Peters closes down. Cooper runs in the space. Strong on the ball. Looking to hold it up. Came in too early. Didn't get the ball quick enough.
And Peters has really played well all day here on this defensive side.
Peters has had a fantastic game, to be honest with you, Joe. Six minutes to go, just under 6. Cooper holds it up, goes out for a throw. The little Cyclones are looking to claw their way into the final of the state championship tomorrow at 3 o'clock here at the County Soccer Complex. If you're doing nothing, please come down and watch. Olsen chips it in. Cooper. Tatsaludido just went a little bit wide, cleared out. Ames are hanging on by a thread. City West High starting to push up the field. Steigletter comes in looking for the ball. Olsen. Rude's done well. Kuhn steps up to take the throw. Ames soaking up pressure. Steigletter, a little step over and turn. Gets past 1. Looking to get past 2. It goes out to Morsch onto her right foot. Ames looking to clear their lines, just can't get it out. Nelson holds the ball up. The goal scorer could be the winner. Wenninger, Lucy Wenninger gives the ball away. Morsch, Nelson on the ball. Kuhn steps up. Nelson carries on. Kuhn keeps her inside. Zimmerman in for the tackle. Fair enough. Oh, Melina on the ball. The player that they do not want on the ball. Plays it out to Christensen. 1v1 against Zimmerman. Christensen's had a good second half. Gets in the box. Delivers. Goes past Nelson. Morsch attacking space. Lots of space. Trust me. Coop. Pressure. Olsen. Into Rhodes. Rhodes. An inside run. Cleared away. Frederick again at the back, just getting herself in there. Anywhere will do at this point for Ames. City West look to come. Again, Rhodes comes inside. It's cleared away. There's some tired legs out there, to be honest with you. Ames, Zimmerman closing down. As Catherine Klein looks to break forward. Catherine Klein's had a good game today as well. The whole back four for Ames actually have had a good game. They've done very well. Credit must go to Peters. The matchup has been good. The coaching staff did a good job matching her up out here wide. Rhodes. Frederick out to Peters. 4 minutes left. Melina. Reagan Steigletter out to Morsch. Closed down by Melina. Throw in. The heat is pounding down on us. 3.5 minutes to go. Coop comes in. Does it well again. Shields the ball. She's got time and space. Onto her left foot. Olsen wants to bring it onto her right. Could be dangerous. Hits it. Goes out for a corner. We're at 3. 3 minutes to go. We have a corner here for Iowa City West High. If you've joined us late, West Des Moines Valley have beaten Ankeny Centennial, the champions from last year, 1-0 on field 9 as the delivery comes in. It's high and goes out. That is a waste. It's tired legs. You can tell the players are just grinding through it at this bit. The coaching staff are urging their players on. Keep going, keep working, keep grafting. Yep. Are we in for an exciting finish here, Joe?
When you're on Ames, you're just counting the seconds as they tick away.
No, Steigletter wins the ball again in the air.
But
Peters heads it out.
It always seems like these last 5 minutes seem to take 15 to 20.
Ames are just clearing everything, looking to just clear the lines. Anywhere will do at this point. Molina tells Peter, slow down. Head it out. They need to deliver this. They need to get it in the box. Ball's played inside. City West High looking to break now. Into Van der Vaar. They need to get it into Cooper's feet. Goes out wide. Zimmerman shoots. She had options to her left, and her best option was Rhodes, and Rhodes had 10 yards of space to turn and go.
About
2 minutes to go of the game. There's tension, there's excitement. Rhodes again, picks it up. Into Cooper, turns. Morse, there's too many numbers back. Lucy, the goal scorer, is it the winner? Dispossessed by Morse. Iowa City West, they need numbers in the box. Schaefer, gonna deliver. Nope, opts to go short. Steigletter on the turn, Rude closing down. Good piece of movement, got no options, can't get the ball through the passing lanes forward. Steigletter gets it out wide. Delivery comes in. Cooper holds it up well, manages to get round. Morse on the touch, delivers. And just goes wide. 30 seconds left of the game. Is this it? Lucy Wenninger, the substitute that came late in the game. Has she scored the winner? Is this taking them on to the championship? Ball's gone. High, wide. Nelson comes in to shield it. Not long to go. We could be at the end now. Got to be about 15 seconds to go. Ball's cleared. Up, high. Challenges. That's a tough challenge. There's a head injury in there. The ref's given a free kick. Steigletter's getting on the ball quickly. They're urging them. Deliver. She slips. As their countdown. The ball's played forward, and that is it. The little Cyclones in their all orange are going through to the state championship final. They have won this game 2-1. They've come from 1-0 down. Showed character, personality, performed well.
Yeah, and then they outscored Iowa City West 2-0 the second half after being outscored 1-0. And frankly, they looked a little bit tired in that first half. Iowa City West was on top of them, and they were really imposing their will. And this second half, wow, they've really just, they've come out and they've run everything that they wanted to do. And, it really shows with 2 unanswered goals. They didn't get down, and they came back, and they eventually pulled the victory out.
Ames have eluded all odds, coming from a non-seed all the way through. They've beaten all the top dogs in the state of Iowa. They've beaten Johnson. They've beaten Dowling. They've beaten Valley. They've now beaten Centennial, I believe.
Yep, Centennial.
They've beaten Iowa City West here. They are going on to the championship. It's been an unbelievable game today. 1-0 down. They showed character and personality coming back into this. Deservedly so.
Yep, and they didn't give up. They really, when we listened in, we kind of listened to what they were talking about over here, game planning at half. They were a little bit frustrated, but they were all very positive to each other, and nobody was letting anybody get down. They were all saying, look, we're still in this. It's one goal. They got the one goal. They got the equalizer on the PK. And then right here in the second half, they took it home and sealed the deal to make it 2-1.
Well, here we have it. Ames High School moving on to play West of Wayne Valley in the final, who beat last year's champions Ankeny Centennial 2-1 on field 9. We're going to be in for a cracking game tomorrow, that's for sure. The 1A, the 2A finals, and the 3A final.
Yep, championship Saturday.
Well, we'd like to say thank you from County Soccer Complex here in Des Moines. We hopefully see you tomorrow, either down here or live on TV. Thank you very much from Justin Forster and Joe Danielson. See you later. Bye.
Westside Auto Pros. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field.
What? Get it.